Every time they fight and make up with their partner, it makes you look unstable. I'm convinced that some people thrive off of drama. People like this love stirring up trouble and, despite most of their drama being their own making, expect sympathy from others. It's like Munchausen syndrome, but emotional instead of physical health. Their kids, unless their socials are on priv. Also the names of their jobs, where they live, stuff like that. Edit. Also, anything talking about another person that they don't want that person to hear. If you're gonna call Jane Doe mean names on Facebook, be ready for Jane Doe to be mad at you IRL. With regards to the socials being private, that doesn't matter. My soul downloaded or screenshot a photo of my daughter, as a baby, from my private Facebook page and reposted it on her own. It was then that I decided to never post her images again. You lose control of your images as soon as you post them on the internet, regardless of how locked down your profile is. Every little thing that happens in your life, also pictures of your kids. There are way too many creeps online for that to be a good idea. I knew someone who worked for a children's website with their online security team. She never posted a single photo of her child online and always said if you saw what she saw, you wouldn't either. Pictures of their child's bodily functions. Like, yes, children have diaper blowouts and puke and you are 100% allowed to complain about them, but I do not want to see them. OMG, yes, I'm a mom, but I'm not about to post photos or videos of my child's poop or vomit. I literally can't stand people who do that. Themselves crying. So cringy. I have always wondered about this. I've never been in the middle of crying and thought to myself I should record this. Nudes. Your kids in their school uniform, vacation photos while you're still on said vacation, your car, exterior of your home. All of these are from a privacy/safety standpoint. If you live in Florida, do not post your jet ski or boat mayo. One more thing, if you have bought a home and are renovating it and not living in the home yet, do not promote this. Easy home invasion target. People will show up with a U-Haul and steal cabinets and everything. Happened to my relative. Exterior of your home. When a friend finally bought their first home, they shared the real estate listing on social media. That contained the exact address, how much they spent on it, and pictures of the interior and exterior. That caught my attention, and I sent him a text explaining why it wasn't a good idea. He thought I was overreacting and left it up. I still shake my head at that. Their personal business that they don't want people involved in. This, and they get offended if someone asks. Any content that's centered on deliberately humiliating and or hurting someone. No, it's not cool to post a TikTok about you gaslighting your spouse as a joke or to take a video of you splashing a drink on your friend so you can post their angry reaction for clout. It's literal cyberbullying. Agreed. I loathe the prank videos. They just seem unnecessarily mean. Pictures of their children who are too young to consent. Bonus points if the kid is in the bath, running around naked, in a diaper, etc. There are creeps online. Bad things they're so does, like ragging on them for not taking out the trash again. It's so cringy. Like, do you even like this person you're with, or are they just see what I'd put up with social media filler? I hate the trend of acting like having and so is a chore. Like you gotta babysit your husband or your wife is always nagging or something. If it's so miserable being with that person, then don't. And if it's exaggerated for social media, then why do you want people to think you subject yourself to being unhappy or even abused? We need to promote showing communication and building up our partners. If I get annoyed with my boyfriend about not doing the dishes, I'll just talk to him. I'm not blasting him on social media. If he actually didn't pull his weight, I wouldn't still be with him. So there's no need to tell the world that he doesn't do anything when he actually does. I don't get why people like to almost brag about how useless their so is. Don't post anything that you don't want other people's opinions about. Doesn't matter what it is. Or that you don't want to talk about. I'm so sad. I can't believe this has happened. Comment, what's wrong, love? I don't want to talk about it / none of your business. Although I have certain things I think you shouldn't post, like pictures of your kids for me, the consistent answer is anything in excess. It's too easy for people to piece together your life and find out where you work, what gym you go to, who your cousin is, etc. etc. 99% of people don't care and scroll right through it, but it just takes one crazy person to ruin your life. Photos of their babies / toddlers / children fully or partially naked. Scares me to think about how many people saw, shared, and saved the photos of my cousin's baby full frontal naked, and FB did nothing when I reported it for nudity. Also, photos and locations of their kids, or their own locations. You're basically inviting stalkers to follow you around. I cringe every year when I see parents post a picture of their kid on the first day of school holding a board that has all of their information, age, grade, teacher's name, favorite food, etc. Way to make your kid an easy target. I don't post pictures of being on holiday until well after the holiday. I also don't post many pictures of myself. It's a security issue. I've seen more and more people posting close-up pictures of them holding the hand of someone who is passing away / has passed away in hospital. It makes me feel so uncomfortable for the person who has died / is dying, that in their final moments someone is taking pictures of them, probably without their consent / without even knowing. That and selfies / group photos at funerals. My friend's ex posted a selfie of her and her mom while her mom was in hospice for end of life care. Her mom was completely knocked out from meds, her eyes were closed, and her mouth was slightly open. It was bizarre. Super uncomfortable. And to post that to Facebook, where she had like 1400 friends? Fucking weird. Other people. Surveillance culture is insane. I want to walk outside and not feel like I'm on Big Brother. 99.99999% of what they post online. I have a friend who has about 15 previous jobs listed on their account from the last 3 to 5 years. I think they mean it to be impressive, like look at how many jobs in the field I've had, but it really just displays how unstable they are. Repeat after me. Facebook is not LinkedIn. LinkedIn is not Facebook. Your kids. I think it's okay when they are little babies, but once they start to look less like larvae I think it's weird. If it's private to friends and family I think it's great, but publicly posting your child just gives me the ick. And don't make their birthday public information. Videos of strangers. This is mostly a TikTok thing. Perhaps an unpopular opinion, but pregnancy announcements really early into the pregnancy. I can't tell you the number of times I've seen a pregnancy announcement be rescinded and it's heartbreaking. I completely understand being excited and wanting to tell everyone, but I wish folks would wait a bit before announcing online. On the flip side, I have a FB friend who announced on Facebook immediately because she had experienced a private miscarriage before and wanted to normalize the risk. Something like 1 in 4 pregnancies end in miscarriage. Long posts about how their so is the best and that they are happy because everything is perfect, that too after 2 to 3 weeks of their marriage, then again after 2 months, and again after 4 months of marriage. Like, I get it, you're just too insecure about your relationship that you feel the need to bombard others' FB feed with how your visibly perfect your life is. PS. Talking about a culture where you don't live or hang out with your so/fiancé all the time before marriage. See, I'm genuinely happy in my marriage, but I sometimes wonder if people think I'm on the brink of divorce because we don't post about how much we love each other online. I feel like if I don't do it at least on Valentine's Day or his birthday, then whispers will start, but then we live together, so it's even weirder to say happy birthday I love you online from the same room. Definitely overthinking it. A lot of people said kids. I agree, but I'll be more specific. Posting about your kid's potty training process. People do it all the time. Look, I like kids and I love my friends' kids, but that's just gross. I really don't want to know about when and where your child defecates. Their children's everyday lives. When they will be traveling. It's just asking to get your place broken into. If you want to post about a trip, do it when you return. 10 more days till my 7-day trip to Europe. So your house and all its contents will be unguarded for 7 days, and I have 10 days to make a plan. Dope. Thanks for the heads up. Ranting about their feelings sounds a little harsh, but it can invite a lot of trouble or unwanted opinions.